First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup.
Good evening and welcome to another Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV production of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from the John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Whalers Girls Varsity Basketball team will be hosting the Mariners from Falmouth Academy. Happy to have you along here on the NSC and NCTV. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler sports, alongside Sean Davis, who will be your eyes on the court, and of course, Charles in charge, who's going to do his wizardry and make us look as cool as possible. We're looking forward to another Cape and Islands League matchup as the Whalers take the court for just the fourth game of the season. This will be, however, the first game under new head coach Jillian Fraker as she takes over the girls' team that is now 1-2 on the season. They take on the Mariners, who are 6-1, off to a good start this season under head coach Jesse Brown. So we will take a moment here after we get to the lineups, the national anthem, and have the tip-off coming up here very shortly. Again, happy to have you along here on the NSC as we continue our coverage throughout the winter season. Welcome to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for this evening's girls varsity basketball team between your Nantucket Whalers and the visiting Falmouth Academy Mariners. Participating student athletes, coaches, and contest officials have worked extremely hard to prepare for today's competition. Please show your appreciation by demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Ensure that your behaviors reflect the values that should be identified with these student athletes. Please assume responsibility for your behavior and the behavior of those around you. If you do require assistance, please call upon a school or game official. Thanks very much for your attention to this and enjoy the game. We'd like to start with the starting lineups, beginning with the Falmouth Academy Mariners. Number 0, Willow LaJoy. Number 2, Faye McGuire. Number 11, Carly Coggins. Number 12, Sophie Holmes. And number 23, Elise Sharp. And now, please put your hands together for tonight's Whalers starting lineup. Number 1, Marin Mooney. Number 10, Madden Myers. Number 22, Manny Tavares. Number 23, Alana Ludvigsen. And number 33, Maddie Lombardi. Now, if you could all please rise, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. All right, Whalers Nation. Tip-off coming right up from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Nantucket looking for their second win in a row, hoping to continue the momentum they built over the win against Sturgis East last week. Maddie Tavares led the Whalers attack with 15 points. And, of course, three-star athlete Maddie Lombardi added 12 points. Those two should get plenty of looks, along with Alana Ludvigsen, who is a slasher. She can drive and dish. Maren Mooney plays large underneath on both ends of the court. And, of course, we'll have to find out what the rotation is going to be under new head coach Lillian Fraker. She was promoted from CPA last week and replaces longtime coach Ralph Osana. Of course, we wish all the best. And I will personally miss hanging out and seeing him on the sidelines. But we move forward, Whalers Nation, as Whalers unable to score on their first possession. And we will keep an eye on number 12, Sophie Holmes, who is a co-captain, just a sophomore. She can do it all for the Mariners, who again come in at 6-1 under head coach Jesse Brown. Their lone loss was to the Vineyard by just 2 points, so a really nice start for the Falmouth Academy Mariners. Good defense by Lombardi, no foul called. Overshot, and Tavares had leaked, but Myers unable to find her, and the Mariners take over again. 3-ball in the air. Rainbows up off the front rim. Lombardi picks up the rebound and is off and running. Mooney along with her. She'll stop, throw up a shot off the backboard. No good, and tipped out of bounds. It'll be Mariner ball. Still no score. We've played just about a minute. Once again, thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV as we bring you coverage of Nantucket Whalers athletics. Girls, just 3 games so far. We've had a couple of cancellations. And, of course, weather had to do with a lot of that. And the scheduling, just they had a week off for vacation. And then basically a week off last week as well. They had just 1 game. And they will likely make it up here as they start the first of 5 home games. Foul was called on Ludvigsen. Here's Holmes at the free throw line, and she's got the first point of the game. Mariners on the board with the free throw. Holmes' second opportunity, no good. Nice rebound by Myers. Tip attempt thwarted. Tavares looks up. Lombardi lines up a 3 just off the back rim. Looked good from here, but 1-0 is our score. As again, the Mariners look to break in the Whalers zone, but picked off. Back the other way comes Nantucket. It'll be Lombardi putting it up and in high off the glass. First bucket for the Whalers as they lead now 2-1. Again, we'll look for Lombardi to get looks from inside and out. Mooney able to get a hand up, and she is very aggressive on defense. Elise Sharp took it to the hole. Here's Madden Myers up ahead to Lombardi. She misses the shot. Myers gets it up and is fouled. So good stick-to-itiveness by Madden Myers as she stuck with the play and unselfishly gave up the pass to Lombardi. She probably could have taken it all the way, but she'll look to get to the free throw line here. And buries the first free throw. 3-1, Whalers with the lead. Second free throw upcoming for Myers. And quickly off the bench, number 4, Sylvie Parsons replaces number 11, Carly Coggins, for the Mariners. 5:55 to play. Myers' second free throw up and good as well. A good job by Matt Myers. Buries 2 free throws, and timeout called quickly. As we'll take a break here and say hello to our friends. No, we won't. We will stay right here and keep bringing you the action, of course. Once again, we have 5 home games on the schedule in a row for the girls team, which means, of course, the boys are headed off island for a stretch. and it will likely balance out towards the end of the season. Our next live stream is right back here, and then we sneak over to catch the hockey boys in action on Saturday. So we got a double dip on Saturday. We'll start right here as the girls take on Hull in a non-conference matchup. And then the boys hockey team will host Bourne, another stiff competitor, as the boys look for their first victory of the season still, but is not without a lot of fight. Can't wait to get back over to the bog and check out the boys team once again. Whalers up 4-1 here. Little token pressure here as Holmes gets it across. Pass is intercepted, however, and she gets in and mixes it up as Adney Brannigan checked into the game. Lombardi will put it in. So another turnover. Whalers lucky to not have a foul called there. Brannigan's got a room. She goes up with the left. Shot no good. Mooney and Myers unable to get in on the offensive rebound. And here's Holmes on the other end. She goes up against Lombardi, and Lombardi gets a piece of it. So two quick blocks on the defensive end. Whalers got a 3-on-2. Lombardi will pull it back and get the offense set up. Brannigan, tip pass, and it'll be a held ball over to the Mariners. And Falmouth Academy will put it in. Holmes gets the pass. Brannigan cuts her off the baseline. Switch back now. Lombardi gets to it. And 10-second the call. So nice job by the Whalers. Pressure there as they force a turnover on Falmouth Academy and get the ball back. 5:01 left here in the first quarter. Whalers up 4-1. Lombardi gets it into Ludvigsen, who gets it across the timeline. Over to Lombardi, double team. Good ball pressure there by the Mariners. Hand off to Ludvigsen. She'll line up the three rainbows. It in! Alana Ludvigsen for three, and the Whaler lead is now 7-1. Oh, good screen. And offensive foul called. The Lombardi absolutely ran over Sylvie Parsons, but Parsons gets called for the foul, and she's limping a bit as it was a moving screen, and turnover on Ludvigsen gives it back to the Mariners. A carry called. So we've got 4:37 left here in the first quarter. 7-1 our score. Oh, tough pass handled by Holmes. Ludvigsen cuts her off on the right wing, and the Mariners swinging around. Good pressure defense, and let's see who the foul gets called on. They call it on Lombardi from behind. It looked like Mooney was behind the play, but they give the foul to Lombardi. Second team foul first on Maddie Lombardi. It'll be Sharp to the line, shooting two. First shot short off the front iron. And checking into the game, Grace Schroeder for the Whalers. She'll replace Alana Ludvigsen, who leads all scorers as she buried a three just a moment ago. Second free throw, up and in. 7-2, Whalers with a 5-point lead. Quick pass, tipped away and off Mooney. Ooh, Whalers catch a break there. Looked like it went off Mooney, but it remains Whaler basketball. 28 to shoot. Lombardi launches for three passes, or it was tipped, it looked like. And it'll remain Nantucket ball as the Mariners unable to hold on to the missed shot, the air ball. 24 to shoot now for Nantucket. Inside to Mooney, who quickly goes up with the shot, no good, and over the back, careful. Good pressure by Nantucket, and gets right back to Mooney. Passes over to Myers. Nice interior passing. Mooney gathers it up and draws a whistle. Again, good work underneath by Myers and Mooney as they stuck with it. A good, unselfish pass. As it looked like Mooney could have gone up with it, but she was able to get it over to Myers and then gather that second chance opportunity, and she'll look for 2 points here at the free throw line. First one off the iron, no good. Score remains 7-2, 3:58 on the game clock. Second free throw up and no good. Mariners get the rebound and quickly get it up. Across the timeline. Brannigan applies pressure. Nice hustle, getting down on the floor and causing a turnover. No surprise there, Adney Brannigan, the supreme athlete for the Whalers. Actually, I apologize, that's 33. Lombardi down on the court, getting to that loose ball. Pass goes off the hands of Mooney. Again, the statement still works, says no surprise. Maddie Lombardi getting down and doing that extra hustle. And into the game, as part of the rotation, just a freshman, Darlise Garcia, number 2. You'll see here pressuring Holmes. Full court. Holmes makes a move to get to the left wing. Cut off. And the Mariners drive in baseline. Oh, looked like it was good defense there. But Schroeder called for the body, and that'll be 2 shots upcoming for the Mariners. Faye McGuire, number 2, head of the line. That'll be the 3rd team foul. First free throw off the mark. Still 7-2, our score, 3:24 left here in the first quarter. Second free throw, no good. Lombardi quickly clears the rebound. And had Schroeder, she'll get it inside to Mooney. And double team will cause another held ball whistle. That'll go back to the Mariners. We've had 3 of those held ball situations already. Checking into the game, Quinn Canty, number 24 for Nantucket, replacing Marin Mooney, who, no surprise, did a good job despite not scoring. She had a couple of good rebounds and a block. Good screen as Willow LaJoy gets it across the timeline. Cut off baseline, good defense by Nantucket. Garcia recovers on Holmes. She'll go up with a floater, no good. Rebound cleared by Lombardi. Good defense by the Whalers. Here's Lombardi, top of the key. She'll launch from deep. Off the rim, no good. Tries to hustle to get the rebound, not able to save it. So 2:41 left still, 7-2, Whalers with a 5-point lead. It'll be the Mariners putting it in, facing full court pressure. Holmes. Ooh, a little body, a little more body. Good defense without fouling there by number 25, Grace Schroeder. Tipped the pass as well. Good hands by 25. And another timeout called as both teams have had a little stalemate here offensively. 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Whalers hold a 7-2 lead. And we can take a break here on the NSC and NCTV. Come back with more first quarter action from John Jay. Whalers up 5.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. 2:20 left here in the first quarter as Holmes drives in. And it looks like another moving screen as Sylvie Parsons called for the foul. Another moving screen, and so an offensive foul. Third team foul. First on Parsons, but the Whalers force another turnover and look to add to their 5-point lead here in the first quarter. Lombardi looking at two defenders, but she avoids the double team. Schroeder tries to get the pass through, and good defense by the Mariners to force a turnover. Nice save by Parsons as she goes up against a couple of Whalers and loses it. So the turnover bug has bit both teams here in the first quarter. We'll see if the Whalers can apply a little repellent and hang on to the ball. And not on that possession as Schroeder unable to keep it in play, trying to get through a pick. So score remains 7-2. We're under 2 minutes to play here. Holmes looks to get to it and does so. And the Mariners can get it set up here. Myers at the top of the zone. Good drive in by LaJoy. Shot is off, and another whistle as the Whalers are guilty of a foul. Underneath, Lombardi picks up her second, so that's going to force a substitution here pretty quickly, I would assume. It'll be Sharp to the line for the Mariners to shoot two. It's a fourth team foul, so if there is another whistle on Nantucket, the Mariners will shoot as they are in the bonus. First free throw up and good. Sharp with the 2 of the 3 points scored by Falmouth Academy. And as we expected, Lombardi takes a seat. So it's Canty, Tavares, Myers, Garcia, and Ludvigsen. As the free throw rolls in for Sharp, she's 3 of 4 from the line. Leads the Mariners attack with 3. Ludvigsen with a good ball fake. They get it across to Tavares. And another turnover as Canty unable to save the errant pass. So minute 24, Falmouth Academy can tie it up here with a 3. Whalers lead is 7-4. And tipped away by Ludvigsen as the pass went in, momentarily open, but good recovery on transition defense by the Whalers. Drive baseline, Garcia blocks the shot on the reverse layup attempt. 3 blocks by the Whalers defensive unit already. Deep shot, no good. Ludvigsen gathers the rebound, looks deep, and she'll get it up. Tavares across the timeline. Over to an open Whaler. Quick shot up by Canty, no good, and the Mariners will clear. Under a minute to play here, 45 seconds and counting. About an 18-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And slipping and drawing a whistle, that'll be foul shots for number 12, Sophie Holmes, and 2 fouls on Ludvigsen. As both Lombardi and Ludvigsen now with 2, so we'll have to keep an eye on substitutions for 23, and off the bench comes Schroeder again, as she is likely to replace Ludvigsen. So the 2 captains for Nantucket with 2 fouls each. And again, she'll get an explanation that you got 2 fouls. You gotta take a seat. 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Whalers haven't scored in about 4 minutes. They lead still, though, 7-4. Both free throws missed. Tip pass intercepted. We'll have to see where the Whalers are going to get some ball handling. It looks like it's going to be from Tavares. Nice rebound by Canty. And they get it to Tavares, who gets it across the timeline. Schroeder inside to Garcia, back outside. Canty. Shot up, off back iron. Myers there to gather the rebound. Double teamed and will remain Whaler ball. Just 9 seconds left on the game clock. 7-4 our score. Whalers going to try and beat the clock here. Myers gets it in. Back outside to Tavares. Garcia, somebody's got to shoot. Shot goes up, counts if it goes. No good. Rebound, and that will do it as Myers gets a steal, but good first quarter for the Whalers despite not scoring in a while. They will take a 7-4 lead to the break here after 1. We'll come back with the second quarter of action. Whalers up 3.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSE provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Second quarter of action getting underway as Lombardi chases down the pass and goes off her leg to Myers inside. Mooney puts up the shot, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath. Going to be Whalers ball. Fresh shot clock as Myers grabs the pass. Tavares. And a traveling violation called as the Whalers turn it over on their first possession of the second quarter. They will stay down on this end and apply some full court pressure. Mooney on the ball. Tavares and Ludvigsen switch. And passes caught. Holmes able to bring it up against Tavares. LaJoy as Tavares picks her up. Good defense and intercepted by Myers. Mooney up ahead. 1-on-2. She'll go and give it back to Ludvigsen, who puts up a rainbow shot. No good. Lombardi's right there for the offensive putback. No good. And finally a foul called as it'll be Lombardi going to line to shoot 2. Unable to get the original putback in, but she will go to the line and look to break a 6+ minute scoreless streak for Nantucket. But they still lead. First free throw is good. She's now got 3. Her and Ludvigsen each with 3. 2 points from Madden Myers for the 8 points. Second free throw, rainbows off the side rim. Myers with a rebound, no good. Mooney with a rebound and put back, no good. Back outside, Ludvigsen launches and buries another 3. Alana Ludvigsen puts the Whalers up 7 once again, 11-4. So a nice capitalization double team, and Myers steals it. Gets it up to Ludvigsen. Tough spot, 1-on-3 for Lombardi. And tipped away as Lombardi looked back outside to the hot hand and Alana Ludvigsen, but the pass was tipped away. It will remain Whalers ball. 28 to shoot on the shot clock. We've played a minute. Tavares off the mark with the shot. Myers tries to save it, does so. And Holmes is up ahead of the pack. Mooney and Myers get to it to draw a foul. Great effort on transition defense, denying the easy deuce, and will make Holmes go to the line and shoot two. Great effort on the defensive end by the Whalers. Holmes has just a single point so far. First free throw gets the members roll. Falmouth Academy has yet to hit a field goal. So they went without a field goal made in the first quarter and still have scored all 5 points from the free throw line. Second free throw also good. So 3 points for Holmes, 3 points for Sharp. And the Whalers lead 11-6. With the ball, it'll be Lombardi avoiding the double team. She'll get it back, get a little give and go with Madden Myers, but unable to hang on to it. And it'll be the Mariners picking up another turnover, but having a tough time getting it in. And 5-second call, so the Whalers defense has drawn a 10-second call, and now they pick up a 5-second call as the Mariners couldn't find a way to get it in bounds. 11-6, Lombardi puts it into Mooney. Quick shot up, no good. And it'll remain Whalers ball. Looked like Myers got a hand on it last, but LaJoy actually poked it out over the top. And it'll be the Whalers putting it in once again. Into Myers, back outside. Ludvigsen's got the hot hand. She misses, and the Whalers are unable to track down the rebound, but green light from number 23, that's for sure. She's already buried 2. She's got 6 to lead all scorers. Lombardi with 3 for Nantucket. And 3 points each from Holmes and Sharp for the Mariners. Here's Holmes, and a ticky-tack foul called on Ludvigsen, and that is her third. She will have to take a seat. Second team foul called on Nantucket, and quickly back up off the bench is number 25, Grace Schroeder, who will likely play the remainder of the second quarter here. 6:12 on the clock, but Ludvigsen picks up a chippy foul there. And an errant pass as Schroeder gave the footsteps. Holmes heard the footsteps and threw it out of bounds. So yet another turnover for the Mariners. And the Whalers will look to add to their 5-point lead here. Lombardi stuck in a spot, gets it over to Tavares, top of the key. Whalers swing it. Lombardi launches for 3 and banks it home, baby. The bank opened late for Maddie Lombardi, and the Whalers are now up 14-6, largest lead of the evening, and nearly turned over once again. Schroeder picks up at the top of the zone, and another moving screen as the shoulder was given to Schroeder. Faye McGuire called for the offensive foul. That's 3 already called on moving screens by the Mariners. Second team foul. Lombardi dribbles through pressure, tipped out of bounds, and it'll remain Whalers basketball. Maria Soares off the bench for the Mariners. Tough pass handled by Mooney. She looks to make a move. Gets it over to Myers. Back up top to Tavares. Extra pass to Lombardi, wide open for 3, off the mark. Mariners get the basketball back as Adney Brannigan replaces number 22, Manny Tavares. 8-point lead for the Whalers. As again, full court pressure applied. Brannigan applies it to Holmes. No foul called on Lombardi. Fortunate there as Holmes took a tumble. Pass up top, shot goes up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, and a foul called on Marin Mooney, it looked like, inside the paint. It'll be fourth team foul, first on Mooney. And it'll be Sharp to the line for more free throws. She's already 3 of 4 from the line. Again, no field goals made for the Mariners so far. 5:04 left here in the second quarter. First free throw, no good from Elise Sharp. 14-6, Whalers with the lead. Second free throw from Sharp. Rainbows up and is good. So she is now 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Again, no field goals made, but the Mariners are in it. Good pass underneath. Again, just chippy after chippy missed by the Whalers. And it'll be Mariners ball on the held ball scenario. Whalers going to have to convert those close-in shots. 14-7, however, the Whalers lead by 7. Holmes dribbles up against Schroeder. Good job by number 25, hounding Holmes. Inside it goes. Good interior passing. Little 10-foot jump shot. No good. Brannigan clears the rebound and heads up court. And no foul called, so it'll be a turnover on Nantucket. Despite a good effort from Adney Brannigan. Looked like some body there from up here, but no whistle. And another turnover. Cross court it goes. Mariners get it in. Tip pass. Schroeder, good defense on the ball, and here's Holmes against Brannigan. Brannigan guards against the right. Forces her left. Myers picks it up, and another foul called. Marin Mooney picks up her second in as many possessions. And it'll be Holmes to the line, shooting 2. That is free throw number 13, and this will be free throw number 14 already here in the first half for the Mariners. Holmes rainbows the second. 14-8. The Mariners have hit 8 of 12, and she's out of bounds. Schroeder got a foot on the sideline, so the Whalers give it right back to the Mariners. Largest lead has been 8. Whalers hold a 14-8 6-point lead. Pass over the head of the Mariners, number 14, Nina McKimkite is how I read this on the roster. Wonder if it's McKim Knight, but either way, turnover. Schroeder. Over to Myers. Myers over to Lombardi across the timeline into the right wing. She makes a move, avoids one defender, launches up a 3, no good. Brannigan back outside to Schroeder for 3. Got it! Grace Schroeder for 3. The Whalers have hit 3 from deep in the quarter, and a near turnover as Holmes looks for some help. And a 10-second call once again. Another violation on the Mariners, and the Whalers can add to their 9-point lead, largest lead of the game, with 3:30 to go here in the second quarter. Whalers have been efficient from deep. Schroeder once again, no good. Myers with another offensive rebound. Put back up, no good. Myers gets another one. Back outside to Schroeder. She'll launch again from 3 off the iron, no good. Tipped out off the Mariners, and it'll remain Whalers basketball. So good effort on the offensive glass. Eventually, those shots have got to go in, but the Whalers, more importantly, hold a 9-point lead here as Lombardi will launch again for 3, way off. Mariners clear the rebound. And Schroeder with some good defense. Here's Brannigan up ahead. Good transition defense, but I covered nicely by the Mariners, and Lombardi will go cross court. Schroeder launches for three and hits. Grace Schroeder for three, and she leads all scorers with 6. A spark plug off the bench as Ludvigsen has been in foul trouble. And Schroeder's buried 2 from deep, and the lead extends to 12 at 20-8. Another block inside. Myers got a hand on it. Here's Brannigan up ahead. Pass intercepted or tipped out of bounds. With 2:23 to play, the Whalers have hit 4 from deep and have outscored the Mariners 13-4 here in the second quarter, extending what was a 3-point lead to 12. And they have yet to give up a field goal. Mooney with a little jump hook, no good. Myers with the putback. Finally, a chippy goes in for Nantucket. The offensive rebounding has been a difference maker for Nantucket in the first half, and they hold a 14-point lead. Brannigan hounding Holmes as they barely get it over. She tips it away. And Coach Jesse Brown has seen enough. He calls a timeout in frustration, and we'll take it as well as you are watching Whalers basketball here as the lead is now 14, a minute 58 left in quarter number 2.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome back to the action here at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers up 22-8. Mariners looking for any offense. They have yet to make a field goal. All 8 points coming from the free throw line, and the shot clock runs out as the Whalers defense has been impenetrable here today, allowing just 8 made free throws. That's 8 of 14 attempts. So 14 free throws shot here in the first half by the Mariners. They've made 8 as Lombardi faces a trap and somehow dribbles out of it. Here's Schroeder, takes it in, spins back. Oh, looked like she kept her pivot foot down, but traveling the call. With a minute 26 left, the Mariners will get the ball back. But they have had a tough time on the offensive side of things as Holmes guarded by Schroeder, and she has been annoying on the defensive end. Again, another near moving pick. Holmes gets it in. Good passing on the interior and exterior. Holmes shot goes up. Mooney with the rebound. Myers unable to hang on to it, lost her balance. So Mariners get the possession, down to a minute to play. Holmes near travel there. Down to 15 seconds to shoot for Falmouth Academy. LaJoy pass tipped. Back to LaJoy. She'll put up a deep shot and hits. First field goal comes with 40 seconds left in the first half. First points by LaJoy. Up ahead of the pack, Mooney. No good. Brannigan. Back out to Schroeder. Lombardi lines up from deep. Got it! Maddie Lombardi from way downtown. And the Whalers extend the lead to 15 points. Again, Schroeder against Holmes up ahead. layup, up and in. So they go basically the entire first half and then score 2 times. Brannigan up ahead, puts up the shot and rolls off the rim. 1 second, and that'll do it for the first half. Good effort from the Whalers as they lead 25-12, allowing just 2 field goals made and clamp down on the defensive side of things, and they have bombed away, hitting 6 from beyond the arc. Grace Schroeder came off the bench to hit 2. Maddie Lombardi leads all scorers with 9. Ludvigsen added 6. She was straddled with some foul trouble, and 4 points added from Madden Myers. We'll take a break here and bring you second half action from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers lead by 13 over the Mariners.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot. Score! Jack Halleck.
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win!
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my 3rd year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the 1st and 2nd grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built, and it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And if the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together, they learn to work together, they learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport, we love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building a community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So thank you, we're very appreciative.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get set for the second half of action. Whalers hold a 13-point lead, 25-12. They held the Falmouth Academy Mariners to just 2 field goals in the entirety of the first half, and those didn't come until the last minute of the first half. Great job by the defensive unit in general, forcing a lot of turnovers. I didn't get the full count, but it is definitely over double-digit turnovers. Offensively, they have been bombing it from deep. Ludvigson's hit 2, Lombardi's hit 2 from deep, and number 25, Grace Schroeder, came off the bench to replace Alana Ludvigson and buried 2 from deep. So as a team, again, I'm not a math major, but that adds up to 6 from beyond the arc. Ludvigson has the 6 points. Lombardi leads all scorers with 9. Schroeder with 6 and 4 points from Madden Myers. Both she and Marin Mooney have been amazing underneath. They have dominated the offensive rebounding game and also have given the Whalers extra possessions with blocks and defensive rebounding as well. We are awaiting the Mariners to get on the court here as the Whalers will be putting it in. And quickly recovering to get on the court are the Mariners. Again, the 13-point lead by Nantucket represents the largest lead of the game. And again, the Mariners come in 6-1, lone loss to the Vineyard, which is just by 2. And Nantucket will put it in here to begin play. And we are underway here in the second quarter. Ludvigsen, who is straddled with 3 fouls, gets it over to Lombardi, who has 2 fouls. So we'll keep an eye on those two Whaler stars and captains. Ludvigsen, extra pass to Tavares. Ludvigsen gets it back on the handoff. Faked a shot. And the Whalers get it reset, and Coach Fraker will take a timeout here immediately as she just did not like what was going on there in that first possession, so she uses a quick timeout. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. We are just underway here in period and quarter number 3. And we will be back here, as I mentioned, on Saturday. Early game on the docket is the Whalers host Hull. And then we will sneak on over to the Bog as the boys will be playing host to the Bourne Canalmen. What a great matchup that was last year in the quarterfinals as the Whalers prevailed and moved along to their 3rd straight Elite 8 matchup. So the Whalers will put it in here with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Ludvigsen gets it set up. Down to 5 seconds left. And shot is blocked. So the Whalers turn it over as Ludvigsen tips the pass out of bounds. And look out up there. Bounds into the crowd. Nice help from one of the Whaler faithful. Little youngster's got a good arm on him. 7:22 to play here. 25-12. The Whalers lead. First possession by the Mariners. And again, good defense. Inside it goes. Shot off the back iron, no good. Myers controls the rebound momentarily. She gets it back. And Lombardi will push. Pass. Ludvigsen in the corner with the jumper. Good. 2-point jumper by Alana Ludvigsen opens up the scoring here in the second half. 27-12 the lead. Ludvigsen with 8. Holmes goes all the way in. Good recovery by Mooney. Shot up off the mark, no good. No, sir, that was not off blue. That was, or off white, that was off blue, but the Mariners get the call and get a fresh possession. Excellent communication on the defensive end, switching all the picks and calling it out. Good job by the Whalers defensive unit. Again, only allowing 2 field goals made as Lombardi picks up the errant pass. Ludvigsen is up there. She'll get it. Drives baseline. Cut off. Keeps it. And leads to a wide open Lombardi. Shot goes off the back iron. Mooney unable to gather the offensive rebound. And the Mariners look to dent this 15-point lead. Good tipped away. Again, good hands, active hands by the Whalers on the defensive end. Again, only allowed 2 field goal makes so far here in the game, and we've played 2+ quarters. Holmes goes all the way in and throws it up. No good. Mooney gets it and gets it up to Myers. 3-on-1 the other way. Pass goes in off the rim, and Lombardi controls. Ludvigsen from deep, rainbows it short. Myers tips it, and Lombardi unable to capitalize on the offensive putback. Yeah, this would be a much more lopsided score if the Whalers could hit those little shots on the inside. Tavares with a good switch inside. Shot goes up. LaJoy puts it up and in. First hoop for the Mariners here in the second half. 13 points, the Whaler lead. 27-14. Around the perimeter it goes, and the three-pointer up, no good. Tipped up, Mooney unable to get to it. But good pressure by the Whalers on the rebound as Lombardi sticks with it. Holmes drives in, Lombardi with the foul ultimately on the backside of things. And that will be third foul on Maddie Lombardi. First whistle on the Whalers here in the second half. 4:37 to play. Whalers still hold a 13-point lead. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. First free throw missed. And the hero of the first half, Grace Schroeder, comes off the bench quickly once again as Lombardi will take a break with 3 fouls. Schroeder came in, played excellent defense. Rebound up and in. An offensive putback off the missed free throw as Elise Sharp puts in the hoop. And they force a turnover. Shot by Sharp missed. Myers, couple of Whalers down, and Ludvigsen down on the floor. Gets to the ball, but it will remain Mariners' possession with the possession arrow. 31 to shoot for the Mariners. Drive in. Good block by Mooney. Clean block. And Ludvigsen should have drawn a whistle there. That was a reach. No whistle as she goes in, throws up a bit of a prayer. Still no call. And she's down on the floor, gets to the rebound somehow. And Schroeder gets a hand in. But the Mariners somehow retain possession. Good effort by the Whalers. 27-16. Still an 11-point advantage for Nantucket. Sharp picks it up. It's a tough spot. Inside it goes. Quick move and a hoop. As Holmes puts it in, or actually LaJoy, excuse me. And a little bit of rhythm now on the offensive end by the Mariners as they have cut the lead to 9. Inside Myers. A nice interior pass to Mooney, and Mooney counts it. Her first hoop. Nice assist by Madden Myers. Back to an 11-point lead for Nantucket. As we approach 3 minutes to play, pass tipped, and Ludvigsen will pick it up. 3-on-2 back the other way. Euro and foul called on the shot. Nice move as Holmes whistled for the foul. Her first, team's first here in the third quarter. And a couple of fresh Whalers approach the score table. Garcia and Canty look to enter the game, along with number 14, Eliza Mansfield. So Mooney, Madden, Myers will take a seat, and Tavares gets a break. Again, the lead still 11. Ludvigsen will have one more from the free throw line. Second shot off the back iron as well. Whalers just 2 of 6 from the free throw stripe. 14 free throws whistled, or 14 free throws shot by the Mariners in the first half. And they will head back to the charity stripe as Schroeder whistled for her second foul, second team foul as well. And it'll be Elise Sharp at the line for the Mariners, shooting 2. First free throw short. She is 4 of 7 now from the free throw line. 6 points for Sharp. Second free throw up and good. And it'll be another sub for the Whalers as Adney Brannigan comes in to replace Schroeder, who picked up her second foul. I'm sure that will be a short-lived break for number 25. Garcia, cut off, tries to get it to Ludvigsen, does so. Ludvigsen double teamed, in some trouble, tip pass and another turnover forced by the Mariners, but Ludvigsen recovers. Brannigan now with it, and the Whalers can get it set up here, 30-19. They get it across the timeline. 2:25 and counting here in the third quarter. Good move to avoid a couple of defenders. 15-foot jumper rolls off. Canty there, and her pass is intercepted. Mariners head back the other way. Good pass up top to Holmes. She is fouled by Garcia. Good foul as Holmes was on her way to an easy layup. Make her earn it at the charity stripe, as the Mariners have lived at the free throw line here this evening. Third team foul, first on Garcia. Short on the first free throw. Another missed free throw. As Holmes will get another, just a sophomore, but has already earned the captain insignia for the Mariners, and a violation on the end line. Another one of those ticky-tack calls. Garcia put her foot over the end line and asked for a little clarification. She'll put some ball pressure on, but lead down to 9, and an easy look from Holmes as she capitalizes on the inbounds play. I stand corrected, that was Elise Sharp with the layup. And the lead now down to 7, and shuffling the feet was Eliza Mansfield. Right back to the Mariners, as we've seen a 13-point lead cut down to 7 here with 1:53 to play. Holmes gets the play called out, and another big screen. Lombardi knocked down to her feet. Shot goes off the mark and tipped out of bounds. It'll be Whalers basketball. Tipped, and it'll be Lombardi getting to it. And she'll dribble through some pressure. Finally get it over. Shot up and in. Good little bank shot from number 24, Quinn Canty. Her first hoop of the evening. Whalers up 31-22. Got to keep playing. No quit in this Mariners team. Good hands by Canty. Deep three up and off the back iron and off the front iron. Canty with a good job boxing out. And it will go back to the Whalers with 1:05 left on the clock. Brannigan gets the inbounds pass. She'll get through the initial pressure and gets it over to Canty. Lombardi left open for 3. Got it. She was due and hit a couple there in the end of the first half. And Lombardi adds to her game high totals. She's now at 12 points, and the lead back up to 12 for the Whalers. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Mariners get it in. 3 ball in the air over everything, and Lombardi will try and dribble out of some pressure. And the Whalers have numbers now. Up ahead, Canty Back outside, Garcia with a jumper short. And the Mariners clear. 25 seconds to go. Tip pass by Canty, and the Whalers get the turnover. Garcia on the right wing. Passes to nobody, but Lombardi will chase it down. Canty looks inside. Out to Lombardi. Pump fake. Dribbles in. Shot blocked. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it as the shot makes just the free throw line. We'll take a break here in the NSC. The Whalers hold a 12-point lead, 8 minutes to play. We'll be back here on the NSC and NCTV with fourth quarter.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Fourth quarter of play just underway. Here, Whalers with the ball to open things up, but they turn it over. Here's Holmes against Schroeder, and a good foul on the floor, so no shots as we've got an injured player for the Whalers. So we'll take another break here on the NSC and NCTV as Tyler will be tending to an injured Whaler. 34-22, 7:44 to play here in the fourth.
Welcome to July 4th, 2023. It is busy and hot here on Nantucket, and we're going to go see what people are up to. Everybody seems to be having a lot of fun around here, so let's go. What is your favorite thing about July 4th on Nantucket?
Just the amount of people everywhere. Everyone's really excited. Everyone's dressed up. It was super fun.
I would say my favorite thing is the people and the spirit that everyone's just excited to be here and to celebrate, and most importantly, to be together.
I'm from London. So.
Back to action here at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Unfortunately, the Whalers saw Maddie Lombardi get injured and foul called on Quinn Canty underneath. Second team foul already whistled on the Whalers. They hold a 12-point lead, but we'll hope that is nothing serious for number 33, a three-sport athlete for the Whalers. It looks like she maybe just got the wind knocked out of her. First free throw, no good. She is catching her breath over on the bench, so appears nothing terribly serious. Second free throw off the mark as well, and out of bounds to Nantucket. As the Whalers look to sub in 3 bodies, so a full 10 rotation for Coach Fraker. As we see Lombardi getting up off and heading down. We'll see if she goes into the locker room, but she is walking under her own power, so that's a good sign. Good fake by Myers. Gets it over to Tavares. Ludvigsen near steal again as she goes down. No foul call. Mooney throws it right to number 0, Willow LaJoy, and the Mariners look to dent the 12-point lead. Inside it goes. Back outside, Holmes drives, throws up a 15-footer way off the mark, but it will remain Mariners basketball with 6:42 to play here in the fourth quarter. Whalers with a somewhat comfortable 12-point lead. No lead is safe now after what we witnessed at the last boys hoops game, where another block by Mooney, and she gets to it. Tavares looks deep. Ludvigson's up there. She goes up with a shot and draws the whistle. Good pass from Schroeder at the foul line as Ludvigson streaked in and went up with a shot, and will look for points number 9 and 10 at the free throw line. 6:32 remaining. First free throw is good. Back into the game for the Mariners, Maria Suarez. Foul was called on McGuire, just her second. First team foul whistled on the Mariners here in the fourth quarter. Long rebound gathered by the Mariners. That was McGuire who just checked in. Here's McGuire, drives in on Tavares, cut off. Good defense by the Whalers, down to 15 to shoot. Mariners looking to get the ball inside. Nothing doing there as Mooney put a hand on it. Just 10 seconds remain on the shot clock. A lot of dribbling up top by Sophie Holmes led to no advantage. 6:06 to play here, but just 10 seconds to shoot for the Mariners as they get it reset back up. Down to 6, 5. Near carry. Desperation shot put up and nothing hit the rim. That shot did not hit the rim. Shot clock should not have reset. That should have been a shot clock violation. Nonetheless, the Mariners will put it in. Tip pass and Tavares, so there's a little justice. Tavares sprints up ahead, goes up for the layup, and scores! First hoop for Manny Tavares tonight. As the fast break concludes with a layup. And the lead back up to 15 for Nantucket, 37-22, looking to pick up another league win here. And Tavares with a steal. Ooh! Okay. Good explanation there, quick explanation. So Tavares with the steal, and they will get possession, but it'll be timeout called by Coach Jesse Brown, who wants to talk it over. And we'll take a break here on the NSC. 5:30 left in the fourth. Whalers up 15.
Whaler Word is our own high school news broadcast that premieres once a week during the school year. We have just begun our second season, and our first 5 episodes are up and ready to watch.
We cover everything from school news updates, arts and entertainment, sports, and weather.
Whaler Word is a student-run production that meets before and after school.
We do our own writing, filming, and editing, you name it.
Please make sure to check us out on the Nantucket High School YouTube channel.
And our Instagram at Whaler_Word.
Catch a glimpse of everyday life at the school by watching Whaler Word.
You won't be disappointed.
We look forward to providing you with weekly updates and news. Until next time, remember, stay informed, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay connected, Whalers!
Want to welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Schroeder gets the inbounds pass and dribbles into some trouble. Whalers up 15, but turn it over. Here comes the Mariners on the attack. Good transition defense once again by Nantucket. Looked like it was a tip pass out of bounds. Mariners will reset with 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Near steal by Tavares. Shot floated up, no good. Tavares clears the rebound. Ludvigsen looking deep, but will get it across the timeline. Schroeder off the leg of a Mariners defender, and she will chase it down. Clock down to 20 seconds for the Whalers to get a shot off. Cross court, tough pass. Mad Myers not tall enough for that one. And Nantucket will give it back to the Mariners. Holmes unable to get things going here offensively. Whalers have done a great job hounding her. She comes in averaging double digits. Maren Mooney with some great man-to-man defense there. Inside it goes. Nice block from Schroeder, the shortest girl on the court. She comes up with a big defensive play. Mooney gets it tied up and unfortunately will head back to the Mariners. The Whalers have had at least 5 blocks underneath. Gotta love the guard block, though. It's like a lineman interception in football. And carry the call on number 2, Faye McGuire. So the Whalers will get it back. And will have a 15-point lead and possession. Cross court, it goes to Schroeder. Over to Ludvigsen. Back outside. Tavares for 3. Got it. Annie Tavares for 3. And the Whaler lead extends to 18. 5 in the quarter for number 22. Pass to nobody, but picked up and put in by Sophie Holmes. That is her first field goal made here in the game. Great job by the Whalers defensive unit. She's had plenty of opportunities from the free throw line, but just one free throw. And Mad Myers floats one in with a little smooch. And the lead back to 18 with 3:25 and counting. Again, good hounding defense by number 25, Grace Schroeder. She has been my player of the game so far. She had a couple from deep, has played great defense and came off the bench when the Whalers needed a little spark, and she has provided it. Mooney clears the rebound over to Ludvigsen. Ludvigsen tripped up, and she will slide for a few feet after drawing the whistle. Second team foul on the Mariners, and again, fresh bodies coming in and out for both teams here. As the game clock shows 2 minutes and 58 seconds, an 18-point lead for Nantucket. Nice exterior pass there. Again, we do see Maddie Lombardi on the bench. She did, I believe, again, we're speculating that she just got the wind knocked out of her. That's what it sounded like, looked like. Didn't catch the replay, but she is on the bench. But with an 18-point lead, Coach Fraker can relax her for a minute and doesn't need a quick shot by Canty off the back iron, no good. Back outside, Canty got the rebound. Tavares makes the Mariners pay with another 3. 8 in the quarter for number 22, and the lead is the largest of the game at 21 points here for Nantucket. Looking to pick up their second victory of the season and second league win of the young season for the Whalers. Again, this is just their 4th game, so they will have a tough stretch here coming up towards the middle part of February. They'll play like an NBA schedule, some back-to-backs here, trying to make up some games. Obviously, the game on Friday postponed against Mashpee. And another game was called for weather, as the Mariners need to do something in a hurry if they're going to get back in this thing and pull out a miracle. Pass is tipped, and another turnover. Again, active hands as Tavares sprints up ahead and puts it up and in. 10 in the quarter for Manny Tavares. 23 now, the lead for Nantucket. Under 2 minutes to play. The defensive pressure has been the difference. Canty annoying up top. The Whalers have done a good job of communicating and getting hands in passing lanes as finally Sophie Holmes puts in another bucket. But it will be too little too late. Mansfield unable to handle it. Back to the Mariners. It will go. A minute 22 to play, but the Whalers hold a 21-point lead. After a close first quarter, the Whalers busted it open with an 18-8 second quarter, outscoring the Mariners by 10. And have continued that pressure here in the fourth quarter. Canty called for the foul underneath, and it'll be Holmes. Oh, excuse me. Sharp to the line, shooting 2. Fourth team foul on Nantucket, so the Mariners will shoot on the next whistle as well. 5 team fouls in a quarter is the bonus. And it's 2 shots now, so no more 1-and-1 in high school or collegiate basketball. Actually, just high school. Shouldn't say that about college game. Second free throw up and rolls off for Holmes, so 1 of 2. But a turnover quickly, and the Mariners with another shot attempt. No good. Tavares up ahead. 3-on-1, now 3-on-2. Pass goes to Ludvigsen. She draws the whistle. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Mariners as Ludvigsen heads to the line, looking to add to her total. She's got 9 in the game and has stayed away from foul trouble after getting a couple in the first quarter. She's got just 3, so just 1 for the remainder of the game. Tries to get some body English, but unable to connect on the free throw. Score remains 47-27, 20-point lead with a minute to play here. And the Whalers' 4th game of the year. They will look to even their record up at 2-2. And give the Mariners just their 2nd loss of the season. First in the division, however. Holmes unable to go baseline as Ludvigsen cut her off, and again the Whalers come away with the rebound, and Tavares sprints ahead. Mansfield running there with the Whalers, and it'll get reset. Mansfield gets a shot off, unable to hit. And the final 30 seconds here from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium, as the Mariners can use the entire shot clock if they so choose. Either way, it will be a Whalers win here this evening, as another turnover gives it back to Nantucket. And the Whalers can dribble it out here as the final 10 seconds will tick off. Great game by the Whalers, and congratulations to Coach Fraker, who picks up her varsity victory. Final score from John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers put up 47 points. The Mariners put up just 27 points. Didn't score a field goal until the second half, or the final moments of the first half, as the Whalers clamp down on the defensive end and pick up victory number 2, evening their record at 2-2. The Mariners are now 6-2 on the season. We'll be back at it again on Saturday for another double dip. Girls hoops right here against Hull. Boys hockey at the Bog, taking on the Bourne Canalmen. Thanks very much for joining us here on the NSC. For Charles Douglas, Sean Davis, I am Chris Morris. We'll do it again soon. Have a great night, Whalers Nation. Whalers win 47-27.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for 3. Got it! shot from Cub.